Hey guys, hope you're doing really well. Hope you had a beautiful day too. In this video, I just wanted to answer one of the main questions that you have been asking me on my LinkedIn profile, on my social media. I mean, it's, hey Javier, how you make success with creatives? Hey Javier, how can structure my creatives to make them convert and actually sell my products? Right, so that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to share with you our e-commerce ad creative formula, the step-by-step process on how we actually create credits for our client. I'm not only going to share with you the exact creatives that we normally use for the different stage of the funnel, but I'm going to share with you the strategy part, how we actually come up with ideas of the creative, how we actually make creatives actually straight connect with our ideal customer. You're going to receive like a worksheets, examples on how you can actually do that and duplicate our proven process to your brand, right? I'm gonna go over also on the optimizing part, what exactly metrics you need to look on Facebook ads to actually see if your creatives are converting, if your creatives are successful. What are the main metrics that you need to do? How you can set up the campaigns to actually split test these different variables. So I'm gonna give you like a lot of value. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I need to publish this video for free, but at the end of the day, I realized that I just wanted to bring you some value, and also because I love you guys and you deserve this. Okay, so the only thing that I just wanted to tell you is to please go find a notebook, find a pen to make some notes, because trust me, if you make some notes at the end of this video, you're going to have a complete roadmap. You're going to have the exact strategies that we normally use for our clients to make successful credits for them, to make their ad strategy work like crazy and give them immense returns, right? So if you are that type of person that actually wants to take action, if you are that type of person that wants to have better results on your advertising strategy, please pause this video, go to find a notebook, go to find a pen, and make some notes. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. So one of the main things, the main concerns of most of you guys, and when it comes to advertising, if you normally are advertising on Facebook, Instagram, it's about the iOS 14 issues. And with the iOS 14 issues, maybe you have been struggling in the past with maybe your ads are not successful, maybe your ads you don't see like the same results that you were having like last year with Facebook advertising, and yeah, like pretty good about it. And trust me, there are different ways on how you can actually solve these iOS 14 issues. There are different things that you need to start actually split testing on a daily basis on your advertising strategy. But one of the main things that you need to start split testing, and one of the main things that you need to start have control of your advertising strategy is your creatives, right? So it's the time right now to actually invest some of your efforts, some time, some money into a direct response creative strategy. Because if you have like this direct response creative strategy, trust me, it's gonna be unreasonable for you not be successful doing that. And just to give you like this static, is one of the fastest growing advertisers, the fastest growing advertisers creatives that they are creating 11 more times creative than they have been doing before. Like if in the past you only was creative like for ads, you need to start creating 4 or 5 ads, because one of the main things, if not the main variable that you need to start focusing on, is your creatives. You need to start split testing creative, different approaches, different angles, right? Because as I told you, this is the metric, or this is the one main thing that you need to start focusing on. Obviously, you need to focus on different things like your offer, your copywriting, but one of the main things is your creatives, right? So this is just one static that most of big brands out there are doing. They're split testing 11 more times creative as they were doing before, right? So that's one of the metrics I just wanted to share with you. So this is one of the most important things. I just wanted to take a screenshot of this part or make draw this. I don't know, whatever you feel comfortable. But this is the exact strategy on how we come up with creatives. Okay, and we call this the creative strategy triangle. So there's three different things in this triangle that you need to understand. Number one, the strategy part, how to think about the ads and how to come up with creative angles. Number two, the creative production, how to make ads, how to source, and how to sort the product content. And number three is about the optimization part, how to test and iterate your ads and see if they're working, if they're not working. So I'm going to explain with you each of these strategy parts on detail. So pay attention to this, make some notes, because as I tell you, if you actually make some notes of this, you are going to have amazing insights that at the end of this video, you can go apply, duplicate this information, and you're going to have amazing results. trust me, you're going to have amazing results just by applying this. So let's go to the strategy part. So the main goal of the strategy part is to develop a creative strategy that provides value and actionable insights. And there's three different things that you need to start focusing on in the strategy phase. Number one, identify personas. Number two, uncover motivators. And number three, sharpen different angles. So let's go to identify personas. So one of the main things that you need to start doing is to actually start seeing who are the persons that you need to start talking about, what it really wants, and what are the main things that you can start offer to them. Okay, so you need to identify who, you need to identify what it really wants. You need to start also identify the product, the offer, the irresistible offer, and the language that they speak. Okay, because when you do this step and when you follow this personas worksheet, it's going to be very easy to actually start going with different angles, to actually identify different personas. So just to be like more explainable and actually give you like a quick example, let's put here an example about a yearly brand. Okay, so for example, we have three different personas. You can see right here, woman buying for themselves, woman buying for a family or friend, and men buying for a partner, family, or man that is in a relationship. For example, woman buying for themselves, what they really wants to look stylish, wants to look good and feel good. The product, new arrivals collection, offer buy three, get four, language, treat yourself to a little luxury, find your new favorite yearly, add some sparkle to your routine, shower proof yearly. For example, there is another type that is men. Men buying for a partner or family, men in a relationship. What they really wants, they want to make partner or family happy, surprise them with a special gift. The product, it can be a gift guide. The offer, it can be fast and free shipping and add a special note. And the language is so spray her with a yearly that she will love and make her feel special. So you can see right here, when you identify different personas, you have like different angles. And this is one of the main things that you need to start thinking if you're doing advertise, because not most of brands are doing this. For example, if you're a skincare, most of brands on the skincare, they're only focusing about the woman between this age and this age. But to be honest, you can have like different personas. What about the boyfriend of that woman? What about his husband? What about his best friend? So you're gonna start making like different messages. If you actually understand what it really wants, what can you offer to these different personas, it's gonna be very easy to actually bring more sales. Okay, if you actually have different offers, different messages for these different personas, it's gonna be like very easy to actually bring more sales to you and have like a more customers just by making like this switch into your ad and also identifying these personas. For example, if you're in wellness and maybe you're selling supplements, maybe your supplements can work for athletes. Maybe it can be supplements that can work for entrepreneurs. Maybe it can be supplements that can work for mothers, right? So you have different personas, and actually you start like making different approaches for these different persons, right? So that's one of the most important part is to identify personas. What are your ideal customer? You need to understand who they are and how to speak to them to actually resonate and connect with them. So that's the first thing that you need to start doing. Number one, identify the personas with this personas worksheet. Okay. Number two, it's about uncover motivators. And one of the main things that you need to understand is that you are not selling a product, you are selling the problem it solves and how it makes people feel. And this is one of the main things that you need to understand, because look, most of the brands out there, they are only focusing on selling the serum. They're only focusing on selling the facial mask, right? They're only focusing on talking about the facial mask and showing some features about the facial mask. If the facial mask is cruelty free, if the facial mask is vegan, if the facial mask is natural, organic, something about that. But to be honest, that's not something that is going to make someone to pull the trigger and buy your thing. The only thing that is going to make a complete stranger to actually pull the trigger and buy your thing is when they actually know that your product is going to solve a problem for them. Is when you actually see that the benefits of your product, the outcome of your product, and when they actually see what are the main problems that your product are going to solve for them to make their life easier, to make their life better. Okay, and if you actually understand this, if you actually show what are the main problems and how are they going to make them feel when they solve those problems, it's going to be very easy to actually convert the stranger into a customer. Okay, so I would recommend you stop talking about your product, start talking about the serum, the face mask, and then start talking more about the problem it solves and how it makes people feel. right? Because there is a huge difference between I sell these face masks and to say, hey, this face mask is going to help you with your acne scars. This face mask is going to help you reduce the redness. And just by doing this, you're going to feel like more confident when you go out to party. You're going to be more empowered to make new things, to actually go out, meet someone, something about that, right? So that's exactly the transformation that they're going to get. So you need to start talking about the transformation. Right. So one of the main things about this second part of uncover motivators, the first thing that you need to do is to actually identify some barriers and motivators. You need to list different barriers. What are the main things that someone is gonna stop someone to actually buy your products? What are the main objections that they may have before buying your products? Okay, for example, it seems expensive. They're unsure about the quality of their products. They seem that there is not a unique product, something about that. What are the main objections that they have? And also, you need to start listing the motivators. For example, there's limited edition, there's a fast free shipping and easy returns. Maybe you can have a guarantee. What are the motivators that actually make someone pull the trigger and buy your thing? So once you list the barriers, the objections that they may have, and the motivators, you need to start actually choose three buyers or motivators that feel like the biggest opportunity to convert potential buyers. Okay, so once you do that, you need to start actually looking for emotions. What are the emotions that they're gonna get when they buy your products? How they're gonna feel when they buy your products? Because look, at the end of the day, people buy emotions. The only thing that people buy is through emotions, and then they justify with logic. Right. So if you really want to make someone to pull the trigger and buy your thing, you need to start looking for emotions. Okay. So for example, people are gonna buy your products because yeah, they're gonna help their face to their acne scar or something about that. But their emotions related to that is because they're gonna feel so confident when they go out, they are gonna feel like more beautiful, right? They're gonna be more confident with herself. So that's exactly what is gonna make her buy your thing, right? So you need to actually understand the emotion part that actually is gonna motivate it to buy your thing, right? Because if you actually strike on there with the emotion that they may feel, and if you actually future base emotion that they're gonna feel when they buy your products, it's going to be unreasonable not for a complete stranger to buy your things, right? So that's the second thing that you need to start focusing on in this uncover motivator space, right? So if you need some inspiration about it, if you actually want to understand more about your ideal customer, I will recommend you start going to Reddit threads. Okay, here you will find like different forums of people talking about different things about, I don't know, skincare. It can be like related about your industry, but you actually will know more about the main concerns, the main questions that your ideal customer may have about your products, right? Google Trades, Amazon reviews, and relevant hashtags on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And as I said, the main goal is get inside the mind of your audience to understand what they care about. Because look, the most important part in advertising is to actually straight connect with your ideal customer. If your ideal customer actually feel identified, if your ideal customer actually feel that you're talking to them one on one, it's gonna be very easy to actually convert them as a customer, right? So that's one of the most important things. You need to actually understand your ideal customer and actually make them feel identified, make them feel that you're talking to them one on one, because that's the thing that is gonna make them go to your website and buy your thing, right? So the last part of the strategy phase is about sharpen angles. And this is exactly the part when we actually connect the dots between your audience motivators and the key benefits that address that, and we add a CTA to really define your creative angle. For example, you're gonna start doing like different angles. For example, angle number one, it can be feel unique and special. Angle number two, it can be like the perfect gift. Angle number three, it can be like make them feel special. For example, motivator, I want to feel unique and special. What are the benefits that they're gonna get? Limited edition Reveille handcrafted in 18K golden plating. Benefit messaging, treat yourself to a little luxury. CTA shop now. Another example, I want to find the perfect gift. This is the motivator. The benefit, the perfect gift to your Reveille lovers, sent with a custom note. Benefit messaging, the perfect holiday gift for your really lovers, CTA, free shipping, and easy return. So once you have like these different like strategies, these different things, you are gonna come with different angles, okay? Because one of the main things that you need to start split testing is about the angles. For example, if you're selling, I don't know, wellness or you're selling supplements, most of people out there want supplements because I don't know, they want to feel healthier. Other people want supplements because they actually want to have more energy. Other people want to buy supplements because they want to have more focus. So there are different angles that you need to start doing through your products, right? Because if you start split testing different angles with different personas, you're gonna come up with one combination that actually is gonna work for you, and you're gonna see amazing returns doing that. So that's exactly why we normally come up with different angles, right? So that's the last part of this strategy phase. Okay. So now let's move on to the creative production. So when you are doing the creatives, there are three different things that you need to start having your creatives, your videos. Number one, a hook. You need to show benefits and you need to show a call to action. But the most important part of the videos, and trust me, this is the part when it's going to be decisive if you get their attention, if someone is going to stop to watch your thing, it's about the hooks. So you need to make your hook that actually makes them sexy, more attractive, that actually make them actually stop what they're doing and start seeing your video, right? So this is some example about the hooks. Benefit has never been easier. Have a glowy skin has never been easier. Get benefit in 3 steps. Get a glowy skin in 3 easy steps. The most perfect product, the most perfect serum, the most perfect yearly bracelet, right? The worst adjective product. Okay, so you have like different structure for hooks that actually has been testing for us that we see that converts like crazy time and time again. So I would recommend you to start focusing on the hooks. This is one of the most important parts that you need to start doing when it comes to the creatives. Okay. So now let's talk about the different type of creatives that we normally use to our clients. So one of the main things that I just wanted to tell you, it's about the user generated content. We normally, for all of our clients, we normally use user-generated content. The reason why we use user-generated content is because, look, at the end of the day, we have been proven and we have been testing time and time again that user-generated content converts like crazy, right? So that's the reason why we use user-generated content. And we normally use 4 types of user-generated content. Number one, unboxing videos. Number two, product demos. Number three, product reviews. And number four, lifetime shots. And I'm going to explain with you in detail every single of this. So first one is unboxing videos. This is one of the best one, and this is one of the most powerful because at the end of the day, people are skeptical of buying your products because they wasn't aware, they wasn't 100% sure what exactly they're gonna get when they buy your products. They wanna see, they wanna future phase what exactly it's gonna look, what is your branding is gonna look, what exactly it's gonna contain, maybe your box, maybe your packaging. What are the products presentation that they're gonna get? Right, so you need to show what it's like to buy from you, okay? And also they're gonna see, okay, if I buy this product, this is exactly what I'm gonna receive, and this is also gonna be like a huge factor to actually make a purchase from you, right? So number one, unboxing videos, this is a powerful one. Number two, it's about the product demo. So here you need to show how to use your product and also answer the frequently asked questions of your ideal customer. Number three is testimonials. Again, this is one of the most powerful ones. To be honest, is my favorite because here you actually highlight the benefits and features of your product, and also you can show the before and after the results that you have using your products. And the reason why it convert like crazy because number one, it gives you some social proof because people want to hear other people talking about your brand. People want to hear other people the result that they have using your products, right? If when people actually go to other people to look for that, and they actually resonate with their actual situation and the benefit that they receive, and they want to have the same benefit that they receive by using your products, it's going to be very easy to actually convert them as a customer. Another thing that I just wanted to mention about this is because, look, one of the main things, this is one of the studies that I have read some couple of weeks ago, is that people actually, when people want to buy a product on Amazon, trust me, the first thing that they do is not to see the photos about your product. It's not to see like the features about the product. The first thing that they go when they want to buy a product is to actually start reading the reviews, testimonials. because the reviews and testimonials are one of the most powerful things, the most powerful social proof thing that you're gonna start doing. So that's the reason it converts like crazy. So I would recommend you start focusing all of your efforts to start trying to build some testimonials when you highlight the benefits and the features of your products and the results that you have using your products. And the last type of creative is lifetime shots. This is exactly what you show how your products fits into their customer life, and we normally put this on photos. Okay, we don't normally put videos on this type of creative, right? So the question that you may be asking is about how to search user-generated content. Number one, if you're at a big brand, it's going to be easy. You're going to start using some user-generated content management tools. For example, stocklife.com and teamtop.com. Okay, but if you are just starting out, maybe you are, I don't know, doing less than 100K per month. Maybe you don't have a lot of capital to actually invest into a creative studio or something about that. You can actually do it for free. How you can do it for free? Number one, user influencer collabs. One of the main things that I said to my clients is that, look, if you want to collab with an influencer, don't pay them, okay? Just tell them, hey, what about if I give you a product for free, okay? And just tell them, hey, it doesn't matter if you don't actually put my product on your profile, on your stories, and something about that. I just wanted to receive a video for you talking about my product. I just wanna, if you can help me make a TikTok using my product. That's the thing that is gonna matter. Because look, at the end of the day, yeah, it can be cool, and maybe you can receive some sales if the influencer posts your product on their stories or in their Instagram profile. But at the end of the day, yeah, maybe it's gonna be around, I don't know, 22 hours, 44 hours, so you can bring some sales doing that, right? And to be honest, the most important part of collaborating with that influencer is not about make them post your products on their profile. It's about the content, the video, the photos that they make for you. Because if you actually take that stories, take that videos, make them TikTok about your products, you can actually use this and then start running some ads using this content that they made for you. So that's exactly is about influencer collabs and also customer reviews. I have a video explaining like more in detail about this, but one of the main things that I said to my clients is like, look, once you have a customer, you can take advantage of that customer, right? So you can make your customers actually take some pictures using your product, make a video using your product, make them create a TikTok using your product, and then you can tell them, hey, if you create this, if you can shoot a photo using my product, and you can shoot a video using my product, I can give you this product for free, or I can give you 15% discount on your next purchase. Something about that, something that actually motivates them to actually really wants to make a video, to make a TikTok, to post a review, something about that, right? So that's exactly how you can start making user-generated content for free without investing a dime on creative agencies, on hiring influencers, or something about that, right? So that's some tips that I can give you that you can start doing for free. So about the creative formats, okay? So one of the main things that most of agencies out there tells you is that, for example, most of people tell, hey, videos convert more than images and something about that. But to be honest, you need to start split testing, because if you want to win advertising game, it's everything about split testing. You need to start split testing different variables, such as your copies, your creatives, your offers, your call to action, different stuff, right? So I will recommend you to start doing images, animations, carousel, short videos, longer videos, because people actually want different things. Because some people actually love videos, but other people don't like videos and they like more images. So you need to actually start seeing what type of creative works better for you and for your brand. So I start split testing with all of this stuff. And also about the aspect ratio. So you need to start doing like different shapes of the creative. For example, Instagram story. This is the shape that we normally use. For Facebook mobile newsfeed, this is the shape that we normally use. And for Facebook and Instagram feed, this is the shape that we normally use. Okay, just to mention something about this. So as I told you, one of the main things that you need to start focusing on is about your hook, because 95% of the people access social media via mobile. So you have less than 3 seconds to hook the user. Use strong visual hooks so you can keep your main message in the first 3 seconds, because no one watches longer. So that's one of the most important things, as I said before, about the hooks. One of the most important things when you're creating a video, when you're creating a thumbnail, is about the hook. You need to make them some sexy, more attractive. So to give you more info and give you more insights about how you can make like amazing hooks for your creatives, let me show you with this. So hooks, first 3 seconds. Number one, you can split the strings and overlay. So for example, this example. Number two, you can start short transitions. You're gonna start using short transition. And number three, you're gonna start using some facial reaction, just like this, for example, because when someone actually are scrolling down on Facebook and Instagram and they saw a video that a woman is, I don't know, is surprising, or maybe that a woman is sad, or maybe that a woman is angry, or maybe that a woman is happy. When they saw that, they're gonna see, okay, what's happening on here? They're gonna click on your ad, they're gonna see your video, right? So that's exactly what you can do. Start making like these three different steps. Another type of things that you're gonna start doing is bizarre shots, extreme close-up, something that looks different and makes you look twice. For example, something like this. This is something different. This is like some a bizarre shots, something like this. Okay, this is like a complete close-up of something. Right, this actually hooks, gets your attention when you're scrolling down. And also, you're gonna start doing like most captivating elements about your product. You're gonna start showing the benefits of your products, or what are the main benefits, the outcome that your products can make for your ideal customer. You're gonna start showing that on your thumbnail in the first 3 seconds, okay? Because that's gonna make them hook and watch your entire video. Okay, so just a quick recommendation, keep it short, aim less for 10 seconds, because at the end of the day, if you are creating a video less than 10 seconds, it's gonna force you to do three things. Number one, focus on one motivator. Number two, focus on one key benefit. And number three, focus on a CTA. So as I told you, there is not like the right way to make creatives. There are different ways to make creatives. We have, for example, for our clients, we're making creatives around 30 seconds and 1 minute, okay? But also we are split testing with shorter creatives, for example, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, less than 30 seconds. You need to start split testing, right? Because as I told you, the things that it work for me or for my clients maybe are not gonna be like things that work for you. Okay, so you need to start split testing this, okay? But actually start trying with short creatives, one motivator, one key benefit, and a CTA. That's one of the main things that can actually help you make some successful creative. So, what another thing about the creative is about that you need to always design your creatives for sound off. Because look, most of the people are gonna see your ads. They're not gonna actually hear your ad. And most, if there is like user generated content, when someone is talking about your product, most of people are not gonna play that ad and hear that video, right? Because you need to start thinking about your ideal customer. Maybe your ideal customer is in the middle of a conference, right? Maybe your ideal customer is working. Maybe your ideal customer, I don't know, is in the bus, and maybe he or she don't have like some headphones to actually hear your ad, right? So you need to actually make them like some irresistible to no one like see your ad and actually see what exactly you are offering. So I would recommend you to start adding some subtitles, something about that, right? Some give something that actually tells your ideal customer what exactly you are talking about on your creatives. So that's another thing that can actually help you increase the conversion of your creatives. So in e-commerce, as I said, there is different stage of the funnel. Right? For each stage of the funnel, you need to start having different approaches, different creatives, different offers, different copywriting strategies. Right? So I'm going to share with you the exact creatives that you can start using for the different stages of the funnel. For example, top of funnel are in the stage, so you're going to start educate them and also prospecting. Medium and bottom funnel when you show your offers and also retargeting. The last step of the funnel is retention, right? For example, let's go to top of funnel. The main goal of top of funnel is to actually capture attention, drive intent, and convert. And one of the main things that you need to start doing at top of funnel is to actually educate your ideal customer about the problem that you solve. Because if you educate about your ideal customer about the problem that you solve, they at the end of that video, maybe they're gonna have some insights. Maybe they're gonna be aware about, maybe people wasn't aware that they have a problem, right? So that's the reason why you need to start educating about the problem that you solve. For example, some of the hooks, benefits, and CTAs that you're gonna start using. 3 reasons why woman over 15 looks so great. Okay, when they saw that hook, people, woman over 15 are gonna stop and they're gonna see, okay, why woman over 15 looks so great? They're gonna see that ad, right? Number two, get X in 3 easy steps. Get a glowy skin in 3 easy steps. Women that want to have a glowy skin want to actually stop on that ad, and they're gonna see the 3 easy steps on how you can do that. Right? Number four, the most perfect X. X benefit has never been easier. Having a glowy skin has never been easier. Right? So you can actually, these hooks actually, you're gonna start educating your ideal customer about the problem that you solve. Okay, and position obviously your product as the solution of the problems, and then start educating your products around your products. Okay, because at the end of the video, if that person actually wants to have the benefits that you show this, if you, for example, in the example that I gives you, the 3 reasons why woman over 50 wants to look so great, if a woman that is, I don't know, 60 years old watch that video, and at the end of that video they actually know what are the 3 reasons, and they want to have like the results that you show on their video, it's gonna be like unreasonable, not for her, like to click on your ad, go to your website and buy your thing, right? So that's exactly what you need to do to educate your ideal customer about your solution, okay, or the problem that you solve. So middle of funnel and bottom of funnel, the main goal is to fight objections, show some social proof, and convert. Unboxing are one of the best things that can actually can help you in this step of the funnel. Testimonials and reviews actually increase social proof. PR, if you have been featured on some magazine like Force, Allure, Bug, you can actually start posting that and mention that on your creatives, because that is going to increase your credibility and also start showing some social proof. And also comparison. This is a great way to actually fight with objections. Because most of people, for example, the skincare, most of people right now are using some skincare products. I don't know, they're using a serum, okay? But what is the difference between the serum that you are offering right now and the serum that they are using right now? So you can use like these type of products that actually compare the different like your products and other products from the market to actually start saying, okay, that's the reason why this product is different, right? So that's one of the things that you're going to start doing on their medium and bottom funnel strategy. And the lastly is retention. How you make your customers buy again from you. For example, the skincare, one of the skincare brands that we have been working right now, they have like some refill model. So one of the things that we're doing right now for them is to actually push hey, do you want a refill? Another thing that you're gonna start doing is like, for example, if you love X, you will love this product. But for example, if you love this serum, you are gonna love this face mask. Something about that. Also, you can start using these retention creatives to actually start pushing some high tiers offers, also like some recurring revenue offers, some subscription boxes. Okay, so this is some of the ideas that you're gonna start using on your actual strategies. So the last step of this video, just to end this video, is about the optimization part. So how to test and measure the creatives. Normally for our clients, we normally create some conversion campaigns. Top of funnel, three assets, all broad, and we normally use ABO, ad set budget optimization. Okay, so budget, we need to have the budget equal between creatives, aim to have like 50 conversions. We normally use automatic placements. We normally let our creatives run over 5 days, okay, between 5 days without touching. The reason why we don't touch the creatives and the reason why most of you are not successful on Facebook ads is because you make like some emotional short decisions. And to be honest, this is completely normal. Most if you're investing your money, right? Because look, I have invested more than $200,000 in ads for my business, for my different business, my education company. So I have invested more than $200,000 in ads, right? And I know that feeling when you start running that ad, I don't know, for 24 hours, 48 hours, and you don't have a sale, you don't have the results that you wanted, you want to turn off that campaign, right? Because you are losing money. And that's exactly what happened with a lot of the clients before working with us. They were doing their own campaigns, but they saw that their ads are not working or something about that. So they have that emotional short decisions. So if you want to be successful in advertising, the only thing that is going to tell you if you're going to be successful, if your creative is going to convert, is the data, right? It's not about your emotions, it's not about that, it's the data. So it's the metrics, right? So you need to start making more data decisions, right? Decision based on data. Right, so as I said, I will recommend you start running your ads between 3 days to 5 days, okay, and start seeing the metrics, start reading the data, and start seeing if your creatives actually converts, okay. One of the most important things is that you need to customize your credits for all the placements. So let me actually explain you what are the things that you need to start focusing on to actually make good creatives, okay? Because I don't want to tell you only, hey, you need to focus on data, but what data you need to focus on, right? So let me actually explain you. Number one, you need to start focusing on the attention. If people actually watch more than 3 seconds of the video, the top nail is the top is stopping rate. Okay, so the top stopping nail can need to be more than 30%. Okay, also the interest. For example, does it retain them after the hook? Average watch time 3 seconds or more. If before the hook, like after the hook, after these 3 seconds, if they stay more time, if they actually watch, I don't know, 25% of your video, 75%, 95%, start seeing what are the metrics. If they actually retain for at the end of the video, yeah, you have like a successful creatives. If they see like 50% of the video, yeah, you have like a pretty good creatives. Okay, so you need to start focusing that. Other question that you need to ask yourself if about did your CTA make them click? Okay, if your CTA at the end of this video, make them click. So you have like a CTR more than 1.5%. Okay, if you have a CTR more than 1.5%, yeah, you have a pretty good creative. And also, did your ad make them want to buy? If your ad actually make them that burning desire to buy your thing. If you get a ROAS more than 1.5, yeah, you have a successful creative. So once you have like these four things on your creatives, on your campaigns, then you have a successful creative, and from here you're gonna start scaling. Okay, so that's exactly where I can tell you about the what exact metrics you need to start actually looking for. So this is the funnel, this is the process, this is the all the things that I just explained to you, but in a simple way. Number one, the creative strategy. Focus on personas, motivators, and different angles. Number two, once you have some data, once you go to do your analysis, your market analysis, once you get some insights about the persona, what they really wants, once you have different approaches, it's time to go to the market. And it's time to start launching like some testing campaigns, running a split test with three new creatives angles. Okay, then check the performance of the metrics after 5 days. Okay, and then you're gonna ask yourself, are performance metric acceptable? Okay, what are the metrics that you need to start looking? I just showed you. Okay, yes, you can scale the best performing creatives. Okay, you can start trying like different angles. You can start making new ones. You can start changing the colors, the font. You're gonna start running like a full campaign. You're gonna start putting like more budget on it, right? Or if not, you are going to go to the first stage. You're going to start iterating your messages. You're going to start, I don't know, find new personas, find new motivators, find new angles until you find a successful one. Okay, I'm not gonna say that in the first testing you're gonna be successful. No, we have some of the clients that we need to start making, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 iterations until we have the successful one. And that's exactly what you need to do. If you want to win advertising, it's not about how much money you invest on ads. It's about that your ability to make iterations and actually read the data and start seeing what exactly the data is telling you, right? So that this is exactly the process. So just final takeaway is go broad and let your creatives find your audience. Number two, with the right metrics in place, you can understand what ad is working and why. Okay, so you need to understand the metrics. The best way to navigate the current changing landscape is to go all in on your creative strategy and continuous cycle of strategy testing and iterating that focusing on converting the first lead to drive long-term success. So this is some of the takeaways about all the things that I share with you. So as I said, this is a lot of value. So I hope you find some value in this video. I also hope that you make some notes. So if you wanted this presentation, okay, just let me know. I can absolutely send this presentation to you so you can have like better insights, so you can do everything for you, okay? Also, if you have some questions, some concerns about this presentation, if you have like more in-depth questions about all the things that I explained to you, please feel free to reach out to me via LinkedIn, via Facebook, via Instagram, or leave a comment here in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer you. And if you right now are looking actually to scale your online sales past 50K, 100K per month, you actually want to receive like more insights you actually want me to help you to build like a step-by-step roadmap, a step-by-step process on how you can scale your online sales past 100K a month, I'm right now offering a 1 hour consultation call. In this 1 hour consultation call, I just wanted to understand more about your business. Actually, I'm gonna ask you like some couple of questions about your business to understand where you are right now, where you want to go, and from there, I'm gonna give you like a complete roadmap for you, all everything personalized, the step-by-step process that you need to start using in order to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. So, if you wanted to hop on a quickly 1 hour consultation call with me, you're gonna find here below the link on my calendar. So you can click on that link. You're going to go to my schedule page and you can choose the day and time that works best for you, and we can have this free consultation call with you. So hope you have a great day, and I look forward into speaking with you in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.